Small construct resembling a corked bottle with legs ending in diver's flippers duck slaps its way into the shady corner. The construct approaches you, gently tapping against your leg to get your attention.
Hey, I pet it. Can we help you?
I think it wants to open it and read the note.
Does it have a note?
Does it have a note in it? Or
It does.
I'm going to open the thing unless I need a sabotage?
Yeah. Alright, popping the cork. Having removed the cork on the bottle construct, a familiar gnomish voice echoes forth. Jastery! It's me, Dr. Cornelius Coppledrop, MD, PhD, JSD, Esquire, MBA. Y'all told me to figure out how to harness the power of the wind, and I did it with 100% complete success! Only problem is now I'm stuck on this island in Rika because I've completely captured all of the wind. And there's no sandwiches here. I sent this message in a bottlematron Mark 6 to get you help. Help!
Alright, Coppledrop. I'm proud of you for taking our advice and finding a healthier energy source. What's it called? A bottlematron?
Yep.
Bottlematron?
Message in a bottlematron.
Message in a bottlematron. Can you show us the Coppledrop?
Jastery, it's me, Dr. Cornelius Coppledrop, MD, PhD, JSD, Esquire, MBA.
Yeah.
Y'all told me to figure out how to harness the power of the wind, and I did it with 100% complete.
Okay. I pet him. Are you going to come with us?
Can I take the bottle?
Sure, you can pick it up.
All right.
How big is it?
I mean, this is a wine bottle with legs.
Alright.
I'll take the bottle.
Sure.
Alright. Don't have the boat.
Alright, so, first off, before we go any further, let's do roll call. Alright, if you didn't figure this out, this is the hook for Cornelius Coppledrop's Coastal Capacitor. Do we have a Cade Tricolor? Zephyr? Shravar? Mir? Koyo Aki? Toka? Yari? Aconite? And Gideon? Awesome. Alright, everyone is here then. So, the APL is 12.6. Do we have any mentors?
I'm mentoring this one.
Cool. At 12, that is 5 and 7. Yes, 5 and 7.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm also
So
mentoring this.
cool. So you have 5 body now, and you have 7 spirit. Are you not getting mentored?
I just leveled out a bit.
Aww. Enjoy that. All right. So back to where we were. Apologies. Message in the Bottlematron has delivered Dr. Cornelius Coppledrop's message. He is stuck on an island somewhere in Rika because he has captured all of the wind and needs your assistance. What do you do? Nope. Cool. Who are you consulting?
Vipin Bahari.
Ooh, the immortal of a lost
Help
thing.
us find Coppledrop.
Give me a number.
6.
You receive no answer.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay.
Hello, Ivalis, my little friend.
Okay.
We need to go help a person who is trapped on the island with no more wind. They took it away, so I think we help them, we restore the wind. You happy, I happy, yes?
All right. Give me a number.
Let's do a 3.
Your response is yes.
Yes.
Yes, they're going to help us?
Yes.
Yes, we should do the thing.
Yes.
Alright,
Yes.
let's go. Alright.
All right. So, how do you plan to get to Rika?
Don't we have a Spanish deal?
Oh, Wanderer's Wind. Can you choose specific ways that we get to do this for you?
Give me a number.
4.
No.
Come on. Don't you have a boat?
No, Farouk took it.
Oh.
Oh. Oh boy.
Do we have any kind of like pier or boat or?
But there's
Do we have
also no
the dinghy?
wind.
Do we have the dinghy?
Yeah, we got the dinghy.
The dinghy.
We're taking
All right.
the dinghy.
I'll
Okay.
put the dinghy. We're going to row to Rika.
All right.
This will be fine.
So, through Ivalis' help,
Thank you.
Through Ivalis' help, you have managed to get an automatic on the locate. You know where in Rika you were trying to get to. Through the use of the dinghy, you now have a means to try to get there.
And we have maps of that area as well.
But we are going to need a boat check. Who's piloting this thing?
Anybody else vote? Anybody else vote?
No. I just stand at the bow and get...
Oh, Captain, my
You can give
Captain.
me a little support?
Yeah, inspire. Can I also inspire?
I think you only fire once, right?
You can only inspire once, and it just became a very easy. So,
6.
Sailing to Rika seems the obvious choice. You may bring your fellow adventurers with you if you choose to.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Congratulations, you don't have to swim. Yes, there were rules for that. Alright, so we are going to go on a little bit of a walk here. We're going to head all the way up to the field up by the cars because it's the only place that's in shade and it's fucking hot. So we're going to walk a little bit and then we'll do our next scene up
I
there.
got real scared you were about to say oats, and I was like, well, I'm out. I'm not gonna lie, I was about to just jump to the moon and then try to jump back to the moon. Alright, figure it out, everyone else, bye. I go. It does.
It does.
Specifically does.
And yes, tread was listed as what happens if they try to walk to Rika. Adapt water was listed as what happens if they try to walk along the bottom to Rika. Propel was what happens if they try to swim, and fly was what happens if they try to fly. I would give you the same results as the adapt water.
Do they have a compass? No. How are you using your map without a compass, Dylan? I have a compass. Farouk took my compass.
As a watcher, are you just a star chart?
Yeah.
Do you just like look at your guts and go, that's north?
Yeah.
Alright.
The gut feeling.
It is good gut.
I bet you have really good intuition.
Theoretically, I could just
Fuel haul the boat in. Port side.
What kind of constellation
Jury
is it?
rigger.
Squid.
What, not a middle finger?
maybe up in this one.
Ow. That just hurt my brain.
Your fault. I'm thinking too.
No, I can think a lot bigger. I prefer to be simple.
This is Delvin we're talking about.
No, I'm not worried about him. It's everybody else. They don't know how I'm going to say.
We need to think outside the box more.
Making a lot of eye contact.
I'm trying to make the monster cam more interesting.
You know, completely fair.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
No one's rowing. Why is no one rowing? This is a dinghy.
Row, row,
What?
row your boat.
That was a better deal. I
down the
said,
stream.
I'm
merrily, 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 merrily.
I can meet you. Sorry.
Okay.
Why am I rowing? I'm paying people.
This is my deed.
Wait, you're paying?
A man doesn't
No.
row his own
Damn.
deed.
Because when,
Sorry, I'm broke.
when we're the
It's a
ones
real
who hit by
question.
ourselves, we start going in circles.
No, I'm giving you instructions.
I'm standing on the bow.
I'm the
rudder.
rudder.
This is going to be manual labor, just fighting, but okay, here we are.
That's the land.
There's no wind.
Damn.
There is no
I'm a very useless
No.
sail. It's okay.
Actually, what am I doing? I just take my staff and then make bubbles.
Yeah.
It's okay, there's more than one spot for me.
Can I hold the bottle while we're rowing?
Sure.
Sure.
Or is one named after me? I think
Oh, what came first, Zephyr or the wind?
Thank you, please, Zephyr.
So was the wind named after
The little
Zephyr?
diver's feet kick.
I'll make it an honor. It'll be sad. It'll be sad.
Child.
Well,
Yet another thing
Hayden's
you have,
the
yet
orphan.
another construct you're gonna have on the boat that you have to look after.
It's pretty low maintenance, honestly.
And they're kind of entertaining.
Yeah, but this one's just gonna follow you around and constantly hit your foot trying to deliver a message that you
It'll
already
catch
heard.
intruders off guard. Keep you on your toes.
It is pretty useful.
Who did you steal the
Worst
dinghy
time in
from?
the world.
The ocean.
Great plan.
Just found it.
Hey, it's mine now.
And now it does. The wind of adventure.
Now we just need to turn to a spaceship.
Dinging off the stars. Let's go.
Still have to row.
Is there a gap space?
No. Good luck. There's a depth climate. There's no climate sail.
Exactly. I'm like, I feel like that's just kill a person.
Probably depth vacuum.
Adapt. Adapt dark matter?
Well, we tried. The cursed sun moved. There is still shade, but it's about half as big as it used to be. I noticed.
The crabs are rising up to attack you. Oh no, you're been captured.
What?
You've been captured by a stick.
Oh, sausage.
Damn you, dry eyes.
Like me too much.
Alright, we got everybody? Great. Alright. Sailing your way to Rika, it seems to be a fine day on the water. Clear skies, good winds, and minimal chop as you navigate your way across Orn seas. As you begin to approach the set of islands known as the Sulu Arches, you see many ships dotted about the busy trade route. The experienced sailors among you may notice that the ships seem to be unmoving, their sails sitting empty. With no time to shout a warning, you suddenly find yourself in the same situation. The wind having left your single sail someone rigged on your dinghy.
Keep rowing.
I just take the staff and keep doing the air thing and...
Okay, so your decision is to keep rowing.
No. Creating bubbles with staff.
Yeah, your command is keep rowing.
See my head.
Alright, congratulations, that was the correct option. Rowing your way through, you continue to the location indicated by your communing with Ivalis to the location of Dr. Coppledrop. Passing through the doldrums of the Sulu Arches and pointing north towards Makassar, you eventually see a small island isolated in the sea. A small grove of coconut palms stands near a clearly gnomish hut cobbled together from coconuts, palm fronds, and odds and ends of ocean garbage. Multicolored smoke can be seen rising from what looks like a cross between a chimney and an exhaust pipe. A steel cable rises up from the hut, and following it into the sky, you see a huge fish-shaped construct, not unlike a kite, that seems to be inhaling wind, clouds, and the occasional passing seabird. Bird. On what?
The seagull.
You got commune corpse?
Alright, beat the dinghy. Tie off.
Alright. We don't tie off the dinghy. It goes with
Knock on the hut. Okay. You hear a familiar voice from within. It's unlocked! I never made a lock! As you open the door, every horizontal surface of the hut is covered in gnomish artifice cobbled together from local materials. Carved coconuts and seashells serve as cogs and gears, bags of sand serve as counterweights, dripping containers of seawater making timing devices, and braided palm fibers making belts and pulleys of all kinds. In the center of this complicated carpentry sits a sun-worn gnome wearing a straw hat, but otherwise identifiable to some as Dr. Cornelius Coppledrop, MD, PhD, JSD, Esquire, MBA. Jasper, you made it!
Hi.
We always do.
I know, I appreciate that about you. It is.
I heard you had all the wind.
I did, well, I know, and sort of. Currently, yeah, so that is the Coastal Current Capacitor Matron Mark 11. It's up through the roof. I don't know why I'm pointing, but it's up there. You saw it, the big fish. Yeah, so it captured all the wind. Did what that Zamagite fella told me to do last time it saw me.
So let me guess. You captured it. You did not find a way how to use it. So now it's just there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Can you turn it off?
No, it's all the way up there.
You have a string.
Is
Can you
it?
pull it down?
I wouldn't touch that if I were you.
Oh, okay.
Well, like your rabbit friend here said, I figured out how to gather the power. I didn't figure out how to release the power.
Oh,
So we can't even transport this somewhere productive.
that's a ticking time bomb.
I mean, if you can figure out a way to move it and not touch it, maybe, but it's been gathering power for a while. I didn't mean for the Mark 11 to run this long.
How long before this thing becomes a hurricane?
I mean, that's not how it works.
If it explodes, what's going to happen to all that wind energy?
It's going to be released in a horrible, catastrophic explosion that probably will remove this island from existence.
Thus the hurricane.
Constant waves, constant storms.
I'd worry more about the tsunamis hitting the rest of Rica. Yeah. I'd rather not flood Trinketshire. I have a warehouse there that's my lab. Well, I'd like to go back there. Can y'all take me back there?
I think that would be the last of your worries if you're on this island that's going to be erased.
Well, I got all my little Coppledrops to worry about.
I think we can help you get off of here, but we have to handle that first.
I agree. Suggestions?
there's no turn off button.
No, I learned from a very good inventor. Self-destruct buttons are dumb.
I'm sure you did.
No, we just need an off.
I kept accidentally hitting them. Why do you think there's so many marks?
So what about an off switch?
Is that not the same thing?
No.
They're not supposed to blow up when you turn them off?
No! Off switches you turn off and then you can turn it back on when you need it later.
How does it come back on?
It's a switch. You just flip it.
What do you mean?
Like a light.
We're going to have to talk later.
Where does
Coppledrop. You
Huh?
understand circuitry.
To some extent, yeah.
What happens if you stop the circuit?
It breaks.
But then, what if you take the thing back off the circuit?
Well, they got to rebuild the circuit.
No, you didn't ever break the circuit. You just put something on top that stops.
I think you have a lighter touch than I do.
What happens if you just cut it free? Would it just like float up and away?
Probably, and then it's just going to float around Jasper eating all the wind. Sorry, not Jasper, Orn. And
Including Jasper.
yeah, I mean, maybe.
Where is it storing all of the wind?
Oh, inside.
Okay, cool. So it is right there. Alright.
It takes the wind, and then it concentrates it into pure power that we can use to power other things. Eventually, if I can figure out how to take the power out.
So have you not been able? You made one construct. Can you not make more?
Genius! I just need to invent another construct.
Just
All right,
power,
so
and then
we've got a capacitor. Now I need some kind of coastal current converter matron. Patented. Don't take that yet.
Can we just push it into? Can we just open a hole to the maelstrom, put it in there, so that it explodes?
You want it to eat all the source of wind?
It explodes in the maelstrom, and then all the wind is released. And then all the wind is released.
Is it making wind power or actual electricity?
Electricity.
Okay, we can't put that into water then.
Oh, shit.
Actually, we have a lot of.
I'm
shit
writing
in
the
water out
disclosures.
here
First the file.
that really couldn't we ground it?
First the file, Coppledrop. I'm writing.
Like the mayor.
It's okay. You don't have a license to drink it, shy. They know me there.
Can't we ground it? Like,
No.
is
So
there
that,
a
I think, is the idea. We need to create a new device that will take the power and store it somewhere else. And I think I know how to do it, but I need parts.
Okay. Couldn't we just connect it to that piece, not create a new invention, but just take the energy from there and transfer it into the ground so it doesn't hurt anybody?
I think it would turn this entire island into glass.
Okay. Too much energy. Understood. What parts do you need?
Right, so I think, you know how you saw all those ships stopped out there?
Yeah.
Well, it turns out they were kind of getting attacked repeatedly by these salt blends.
The what?
Salt blends. You know, the salt goblins sail around on the seas, big giant wrecks of boats. Yeah, it's in the race packet.
You know what
So-
one race packet I didn't read?
Goblin.
That one.
So if you can get me some of the scrap off their ships, just some metal and other bits and bobs, and then we need something that's used to conducting the electricity in a useful manner. Turns out right near here off the coast, there's these giant electric eels. If you can bring me some of their guts and bring me some of the parts from those goblin boats, I think I might just be able to do this.
Okay, that's great.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So eels first or scrap first?
I'm waiting for the expert.
That sounds like the experts need to decide.
Yeah. How's a question for the party?
I feel like the part first, and you can build that part, and then we get the eel, so that we just.
Go back
But
all the way.
what? If we
Yeah,
catch,
We have any sort
what
of
if we catch
container
the
for us to
eels,
put these eels
don't gut them, and then weaponize them against
I mean, I got coconuts.
Ah, can any of us talk to you
That
like that?
just sounds like fun.
Okay, great. Just checking.
We could also just go to the salt ones, and if we see the eels on the way, we get them.
Real, valid. I like this method.
And if we don't, we just try and find them on the way back.
Exactly.
You mean I don't know who catch an eel by its toe?
They don't have to.
Well, close enough.
Hey,
You know 'em.
yeah.
Catch an eel by its second mouth.
That's the move.
The inside job. All right, so as the decision of the Jastrians to go after the salt blends first. Yes.
If we happen to run into the eels on the way,
Let's
we'll
pirate these pirates.
All right. As you move your way along the coast, you can see a ship in the distance made from ramshackle planks and scraps of other ships spliced together. Dozens of small figures dart in and out around the vessel and its rigging.
Sneak on.
It is out at sea.
Everybody back to the dinghy. Can we swim underwater and then it kind of,
Actually,
Who has adapt water?
adapt water.
Yeah, I did.
If we're sneaky, we can just go on the bottom and come up.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. We should do that. That's fair.
I don't think there's enough of us to make that a plan that works. However, I think taking the boat over and just letting them destroy it is not a great plan either.
No.
The people who can walk across the bottom could go across the bottom, and then when they're distracted by the beam coming up, we attack them.
Yeah, we can climb up the anchor. No, they don't have any.
Splitting the party, always the best plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not splitting the party if they're going to the same place.
Yeah, we're just hitting them from two sides.
I
We're
can
further.
Yeah,
Well, the idea is just to be a distraction.
We're using big brains over here. Okay.
Backside of the boat.
There's also those of us that can tread, right?
I can tread.
And the people who are going on
Walk at them.
and the people on the boat are just is like we time it
No,
so that we can
why not? Bunny starts running across the water.
Okay.
Same. Following behind.
I also have tread.
Seeing your party quickly approaching, the Saltblends turn their ships towards shore. You hear a chorus of stroke, 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 stroke. Not slowing their speed, the Saltblend wreck hurtles towards you. Saltblends begin spilling out to attack.
On top of the water as well?
They are like throwing out rafts and doors and shit and hopping on it and coming at
They're
you.
making makeshift.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saltblends, are you ready? Saltblends.
Surprise.
Eels first is what happens when people walk across the ocean the first time. Players, are you ready?
Alright.
3, 2, 1, fight.
Wait, we're like on the rubble of the water.
Yep.
Okay, so no earth smell from me.
I'll say you can come to me if you get your.
Oh, delight.
You can come to me if you get something. We totally afraid offer.
If they don't have Seek, I'd like to go work on stealing some parts.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Oh, ghost! 210-3! Oh, man. Name.
We can do it. Terry.
And then when I have enough, I'd like to try to beat the hole.
Okay.
Play, first two. What's that? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Game secret.
Get him.
Game secret. Game secret.
Well, that's one down.
Game secret. Secret. 3 hits.
Counter? 2 hits? Carry? Hi, Delvin. Play, burst skill 2.
I guess we should go to you.
Counter?
Back in you go.
210-3.
Want 10 count?
Back in you go. Okay. Just run on a 5. There's enough of them.
Ooh.
Sounds like they're doing it the sad way.
Run on a 5 fan count. There's enough of them.
Game secret. 3 hits. 3 hits. Alright,
Ooh, character sheet down.
drop your card again.
Character sheet down.
Okay.
Alright, count to 5 and go back in to fight.
water. I just
Yeah. You're Saltblends. You're used to it.
first turn. So what's the decay rise
So decay is meaning they can't heal up past 1.
Go decay.
Yep.
Okay.
And then arouse is if they hit you with a soothe or a fear or something like that. You can just go no.
Okay. And then release would be what?
If they hit you with a stop or a snare or a stop, snare, or slow.
Which one's asleep?
Sleep is rouse.
Oh, so I could have done that earlier.
Yep.
Alright, cool.
Yep. Count to 5. Head back in. You have managed to acquire enough parts, you believe.
Okay.
Would you like to use your breach attempt now?
I would.
All right. Give me a number 1 through 10, medium.
6.
You begin breaching the hull. Give me just a moment. All right, monsters, you keep going in. Players!
Oh, okay.
The ship suddenly begins lurching to the side. Players who do not have propel, tumble, or fly are now slowed as the ship lists and leans. The goblins can just keep going. You're used to this shit. You know your boat sucks.
Reach 2 hits. Okay, I'll reach 2 hits.
I'll go help now.
Okay.
Slay, first skill 2.
All right, back in. Yep, we're still going.
Ah!
Coming into play.
Oh, wait, I'm in.
Bye.
Reach the crit. Come here. Reach the crit. What? No, I'm dead. Okay.
Sound effect from hitting a tree is not for the whole duration of the remaining count.
It's just a 5-second stun.
Hit.
Players, you notice your feet are getting wet. The boat's going down.